Bio Genomics technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price target. Starting off with the price action. Congratulations to anyone who held through, guys. We were up nearly almost 25% on the day at one point, all the way up here at highs of $8.96. Congratulations to anyone who actually held through the storm and did not panic sell all the way down at 558. But guys, as far as price action in the near term, this is the most interesting thing that I am thinking that is about to actually be really important here. We do potentially have a break right now of this descending trend line that we've been forming since the start of the open, basically. I mean, or at least since the peak of the run up. Okay, so if I actually made this a little clearer here, you can see pretty easily that we basically have broken to the upside right now. We're trying to confirm the breakout right now. So if we get if we can close this at the after hours green, that's going to be extremely bullish. And even if we can just hold this descending trend line right here, right? Yes, it's descending, right? But guys, I think earnings tomorrow has a high chance of being very, very good. More on that in the live stream that we will actually be doing most likely tomorrow. But guys, as far as some other indicators, let's look at the 1 hour chart. Let's see what we're dealing with. All right, so we broke out in the pre-market today. So I said we need to watch these two levels. Once we break out of both of these levels, watch for a huge push. Obviously, once you break out of two resistance levels or any resistance level and you confirm the breakout, watch for a move higher and play the breakout if you want. Obviously, this would have been a great breakout to play, okay? Or if you would have got in right on this a descending support, okay, we literally validated this perfectly. I've had this descending level of support drawn up. This goes all the way back to the 12th in February when we had that amazing run up, right? Where we basically all wish we would have sold and then started buying puts, right? Yeah, no one did that though. At least I did it, and I don't think many of you guys did. But guys, if you got an entry point right there, I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, that was the best entry point ever, right? Short term at least. Now, as far as short term, what did I do today? I held for BioNano. I held everything. I am still down 20%. That's sad, isn't it? That is sad. I don't sell BioNano when we're going up, really, just because for me, BioNano, there's too many catalysts that can come at any point. And every time you're not in the stock, for me, the catalysts can come. Recently, we haven't had many catalysts actually. We've had several catalysts, but we haven't had anything that has been groundbreaking enough to push us a lot higher. But if in the past, I mean, this stock was just running on catalysts back here. Seriously, this entire run up, up until the start of this bull pennant here, that was all just news and catalysts. Like, good luck swing trading these ones. Like if you bought in here, this is where that whole strategy. Like, do you want to swing trade BioNano or do you want to hold long term? Like, swinging is great right now. Swinging has been great in the recent past. Swinging has been amazing. But if you were trying to swing this back over here, good luck timing the news, because you can't time news unless you're an insider of the company. Okay. As much as we would all love to be insiders, right? Without, I don't know, as we would love to have insider information, but we don't. Okay, we don't have insider information. At least I don't. Okay, but let's look at some indicators. So that's why for me personally though, but going back on that last point a little bit, guys, that's why I don't try to time BioNano that much. I mean, yes, I might, if it's really clear, if we go up 100%, yeah, I might go and take a little bit of profits, right? But I'm pretty much always going to have a little bit of a position in BioNano, realistically, at least a little bit, just because it's a news company, it's a health company, it's optical genome mapping, right? It is, the news is what drives the stock, in my opinion. Let's look at some other indicators. Let's look at the RSI and the MACD Relative Strength Index. On the hourly, we're looking at 53. Let's actually look at the daily RSI. Okay, we're at 41. We're at 41 in the RSI. Yeah, we had a nice push today, but we have plenty more to go because we're not even neutral. We're closer to being oversold than we are overbought. And yeah, we had a nice push today. We were up almost 9%, a little bit after hours as well. But before we get too deep into that, actually, let me just go ahead and say this, okay, guys. If we can take, like I said, okay, I just want to reiterate this to you, excuse me, because this is the most important thing I think that I have found in the charts for you today. Let's maximize this. Your entry points, if you believe in BioNano, and if you just want a short-term swing trade, okay, I don't recommend that. I mean, that's fine if you want to do that, right? But you guys know my strategy as far as BioNano. Your entry point is going to be anywhere on this descending level or on this descending bull pennant level, right? Anywhere there is going to be absolutely amazing. If we come back down and try to validate that level, right? We have validated it several times, like twice in the recent past, like right, a couple hours ago, 30 minutes ago, right? Also, if you're looking to sell, if you're looking to take profits, look to sell on that $8 mark, because there is going to be some resistance there. That is where the 50% retracement level is sitting. And this retracement, the Fibonacci, is literally based on, it's the most macroscopic Fibonacci level and support levels that we have, right? These Fibonacci levels have been acting as a little bit of support and resistance for a while now. You can see a couple perfect validations here, even before the peak, right? Okay, but anyways, guys, if I had to tell you, okay, in the pre-market, $7.70 all the way down to like $7.50. If we dip that low, that's where you want to load up shares, in my opinion, if you're looking short term. And of course, anything under $10 is an amazing entry point for BioNano long term, or even medium term, or even short term, in my opinion. Okay, I can always be wrong. If you disagree with me, whatever. Okay, I don't care. This is my opinion. All right. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands on the daily. So we are seeing some increased volatility. Obviously, we have been hooking out these last couple of days. The distance between these two outside bands, these two bands, they have been increasing. The distance between them has been increasing. And let's go ahead and turn on the EMA as well. Okay. This is the EMA right here. Okay, don't get confused. It's the same color, I know, but this is going to signal some increased volatility. And the middle Bollinger Band right here, this is the most important thing actually, is it is trading at $10.98. We are currently trading at $7.77. That's like a 20 to 30 to 40% upside, somewhere in that range. Okay, I can't do that math exactly like in 5 seconds in my head, but something like that. That's the upside. All right, just look. Okay, this is where we're at. This is the middle Bollinger Band, right? That's okay. Actually, these Fibonacci levels will help me out a little bit. Okay, so 50 to 23. So more than 25% upside if we were to hit that Bollinger Band anytime soon, right? Roughly 25%. You're right, because it's going to be slowly going down. This middle Bollinger Band will. And if you're confused on how I'm getting this, right, it's right here, that red one, right, red number right there. Also, it is right here. And, I know it doesn't say it right now, but now it does. Okay, so that's what we're looking at as far as the Bollinger Band. Let's look at the MACD on the daily, right? There's nothing to say, okay? It's still looking brutal on the daily, right? But let's look at the 4-hourly, actually, guys, because, we got to get more of a microscopic, some indicators are more reactive to recent price action than others. The daily, not so much. So yeah, we are still in bullish territory as far as the 4-hourly MACD goes. Obviously, the signal line is below. And if you would have obviously followed this indicator, you would be sitting pretty nice right now, right when the cross happens. So that is what we're looking. And then real quick, let's just go over the moving averages before we go to the fundamentals. We have both the golden crosses we want, 200-day EMA below the 55 and the 15-day moving average. If you're confused on how I'm pulling these numbers out of my arse randomly, this is where you want to go, to write these down, remember these, okay, so you don't get lost if you want. All right, so we have the two most important golden crosses. We are in bullish territory, in my opinion. Taking a look at insider ownership, 3% is nothing new here, okay, slightly bullish. Institutional ownership, if you got real quick rant, okay, I'll try not to make this a rant. If you're worried about BioNano's insider ownership being low, if you think that's low, firstly, I don't think that's that low. I think that's around average, maybe slightly below average, but that's not the point. Institutional ownership is one of the biggest misleading stats, I would say, and its weight when in regard to other indicators like the insider ownership and like the business model. And like the market demand in the next couple of years, right? And then their goal, their product, the practicality, right? Stuff like that, okay? The company's intrinsics, okay? It's not institutional ownership. It's not important. You know why it's not that important, in my opinion, right? It's important. It's just not as important as the other stuff I just mentioned. This is why. These institutions are dumb as heck half of the time, okay? Half the time, these people are getting worse returns than I am and you are, right? And even with my, let's see, my overall 19%. Okay, 19%. I'm getting 19% in my since October 28th, right, on this account of last year, right? That's more than the majority of these institutions that have invested in BioNano, right? That's more than they've got for the whole year, right? And obviously, that's way more than the market, right? 20% is way more than the market has, right? But anyways. Guys, these institutions are very they're not that good in my opinion. Okay, essentially that's what I mean. So just I would recommend not getting freaked out over that number. Anyways, okay, I know that was a longer rant than I wanted it to be. Anyways, yeah, we fact check this with Finviz, as much of a fact check as we can, right? Being retail investors, we don't really get there's not really a fact checking. I mean, you can do what you can and look at multiple sites, but you're never going to know if you're 100% true as far as, whatever information you're looking at is 100% true. Okay, this is an example, right? Fintel.io insider ownership, 3%. Fenviz only 0.06, right? I don't know what to believe, right? Let me know if you know what to believe. And something I don't, right? But anyways, guys, institutional ownership, at least it does check out. They do match. Anyways, BioNano earnings day. Okay, March 9th, Tuesday, tomorrow. Tomorrow is their earnings. I'm not going to be going over too much as to what I'm thinking of the earnings because that's what I'm going to be doing hopefully tomorrow in a live stream if everything goes well and the audio is not absolutely awful. I'm still working on that because the audio is being a pain in my rear majorly right now. I worked on that for like 2 hours, still did not fix it. I fixed it. I mostly fixed it, but yeah, and I also don't know if it's going to be on an earnings call or not. Right? There's nothing. I don't know. Let me check. I'm going to check their website after this, see if there's anything on there. But let me know if anyone knows what time the earnings is tomorrow. Right? Tell me, and make sure you set the time zone as well. Right? You don't just want to say like 4:00. Right? Like what is it? AM, PM, like Central Time? Like what is it? Right? Okay, so do that if anyone knows. Let me know. I'm going to be hunting for that. If I don't find out, right? I don't know. We're not going to be able to do the live stream. So, so anyways, also, before we go to that, real quick, earnings, real quick, I'll just say this. I'm very bullish on the earnings. Okay, it's earnings, right? It's a flip of a coin a lot of the time. Okay, this one, not really in my opinion, but I also want to be clear. I'm not saying that there's a high chance that the earnings will beat expected earnings, right? I'm not saying we're going to beat this. I don't think there's a huge chance that we'll beat this. I think there's more than a 50% chance, though. I will say that for sure. I would bet on them beating earnings rather than not meeting the estimate. But more on that tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, Senate passes the COVID relief bill. Okay, we've known this. All right, this is basically, guys, look at the markets today. Look at the markets. Oh my gosh, every time when our stocks want to run or they want to do good, our best friend, the markets come in and they do this, the NASDAQ. And the NASDAQ is the most important one. I hate the NASDAQ. I loved the NASDAQ a couple months ago or a month ago, not even a month ago, half a month ago. I love the NASDAQ, right? It got me up to this. And then the NASDAQ was like, you should have taken profits, buddy. Yeah, I wish I did now, but I'm more of a long-term guy. But anyways, yeah, the markets, we did hold up really well though. Okay, this was a bad day for the markets. Okay, yeah, the Dow Jones did really well. The NASDAQ, our stocks, for some reason, my stocks are much more tied to the NASDAQ, I think. And a lot of the stocks on my watch list are too. And I have like an infinite amount of stocks on the watch list. Look at this. Real quick, if you want a random stock that no one's talking about, that literally no one knows about, this is your stock. This stock is going to do amazing things. I'm going to hopefully be doing a video on that one soon. I've known about that one for a while. But anyways, guys, it's good news that this was a green day for us. Like, look at our stocks, right? Most of our stuff is up. Also, you may be noticing some of my positions are gone. We're not in that section yet, but we will be covering on which positions I sold out of today. But yeah, we did well. We did well today, especially considering the NASDAQ was down 2.5%, and the NASDAQ is weighted more in regards to our stock's performance than the Dow and S&P 500, if that makes sense. Current positions, here we go. Let me know if you guys like this layout better, right? I think it looks nicer, but I also think it looks a little more overwhelming and confusing. I don't know which one's better, this or the old one. Let me know. Anyways, BioNano, before we go into my transactions, right? May 7th price target. We have new May price targets, month out price targets. Okay. $10 is our May 7th price target. End of year is 50. End of year bull case 100 to 200. Let's go over some other ones real quick. BioLace. Did we hit any of these today? Let's see if we hit any of these. I don't think we did, right? That would be insane if I hit a month out price target in one day. Yeah, no, we didn't. I don't think. But also the red ones in here, that means I sold out of these and took profits or whatever, cut losses, whatever. Okay, I don't really sell for loss, although I did today. But yeah, as far as my transactions, okay, so this is what we did today. We sold out of Sundial. Yeah, we sold out of Sundial and we sold out of TLRY. Okay. Yeah, for me, my reasoning on this is basically, I love the weed sector. I'll be getting in the weed sector soon and the cannabis sector soon, hopefully. But here's the thing, I have no capital right now. My buying power, I do have a little bit of buying power right now. That's more than I usually have. I'm trying to get in MARA right now, okay? Because Bitcoin, I'm a very strong bull as far as Bitcoin, and I'm trying to see if we're about to confirm the support or get rejected. If we confirm it, I will be entering a position probably after hours. Not entering a position, adding to my position right now, which is already getting size. So I was adding to this today. I got it's already, let's see, it's 10% of my portfolio now. Yeah, I'm trying to get that up. I'm not trying to miss out on the Bitcoin run up because I have a lot in the past, although I've profited off of it also a big amount as well. But anyways, yeah, I sold these two and I added to Mora. I think that is everything I did today, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. I'm still holding everything else. I didn't really make many transactions today, but yeah, that's what I did today. Yep. Relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off if you have more important things to do. This is the pot while we do the stuff most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds. Those cool stuff. Oh yeah, also I just thought of another one that I forgot to add in here, okay? Okay, boom. Firstly, how many videos do you guys want a week? Go vote in that poll if you haven't. Secondly, webcam. Do y'all want a webcam? I saw someone say in the comments that like they think it'll increase, people will trust me more to know that it's, it's not like some freaking, I don't know. Someone said that people might trust you more if you have a webcam essentially. And I was, my original thought was just, that takes up time, that takes up space on the screen. It'll make the indicators harder to see when we're doing this, and then it's also like, okay, well, I already also have my face on the profile picture, right? But I can definitely do that. I can do that if y'all want. So let me know if y'all would like to see a webcam. I can probably make that happen. BNGO earnings. Let me know. Let me know when. Let me know if anyone knows the time of when that's going to be. Because I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to, whenever it's released, if we don't know when it's going to be released exactly, and it's just like some article, right? Like Zacks is, expected earnings source is going to be Zacks, right? I'm guessing, I think how they do it is they just randomly, not randomly, but basically randomly to us, they just post an article during the day and they just say, BioNano hit earnings by 1,000, and then BioNano goes to like 1,000,000 per share. That's what is gonna happen essentially, to my knowledge, right? Okay, no, I don't actually mean that. Okay, please, please don't take that. The one troll that we have on this channel that keeps like trying to point me out on things, please don't use that against me. Okay, I'm messing around. But let me know if you guys know more information on the earnings than I do. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a nice live stream. Guys, also, this is the other problem. Okay, as if we didn't have enough problems as it is. There's an audio problem with the live stream. For some reason, it's the same mic that I'm using as a headset, and there's literally ear rape when I breathe into the mic, not into the mic. When I just breathe, there's ear rape on the live stream audio, just straight up ear rape, like classic stereotypical ear rape. But not in the videos. I'm so confused. I did a lot of audio tweaking. I made it a little bit better. I also was able to like reduce the effect by putting my hood up, but then, that makes the audio a little like, less clear, a little less, a little quieter as well. So I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to go live and then just see if that's just like, hopefully it's just a problem that my phone was having when I was, live streaming and then watching it on my phone and seeing and hearing the audio. Hopefully we'll be all right. I don't know. We'll see. If there's ear rape, oh my gosh. I'm sorry in advance if there's going to be a ton of ear rape on the live stream. That will be very sad. I'll probably just have to end it, honestly, if I can't fix it, because I don't want to put you guys through that. Just ear rape every 5 seconds. It's random too. Well, it's not random. It's when I breathe. I mean, I guess I could try to talk really quietly and just like breathe out of the other side of my mouth. I guess. I don't know if I could remember that the whole way through, right? I don't know. Like if we actually ended up beating earnings like by a lot and then we just go up like 50%, like, yeah, right. I'm going to be able to stay quiet and breathing out of one side of my mouth all the time. You know what I mean? But anyways, Patreon is up, guys. You will get a lot of perks on that. I'm still working on the perks. Okay, there's 1,000 stuff. I get 1,000 things I got to do on that. Okay, if y'all want to do the Patreon, if you want to support me, obviously I would really appreciate it. Obviously, but don't feel like you're missing out if you don't do it. Okay, feel free to do it though. Feel free. But just know that it's not because I don't want anyone to do this expecting to get insane perks. Okay, yeah, I think the perks are going to be pretty cool when I get them finished. They're not even ready now. Okay, they're not even ready. But it's just simple stuff. What you're really doing with the Patreon is just literally just supporting me, literally just donating to me, being nice. That's literally mostly what it is. Okay, so just know that if you are going to do that, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. BrainballCI.com. That's where you want to reach me if you have an important suggestion or suggestion serious. Make mistakes, guys. Do not expect perfection from me, yourself, or anyone. Use several brokers. The platform I am using for technical analysis is Webull. Free stocks with them in the description below. Pre-market and after I was trading with Webull. Our business model is never going to change, guys, no matter how successful we get. I promise you, by to the moon. We're finally mooning. Oh my gosh, we're finally doing it. We're finally doing it. We were up 20% today at one point. And then, we were in a bullfight, though. Okay, let's look at the 10-minute chart again, see what we're doing, okay? I would not be surprised if we come down and test this. That's your entry point, in my opinion, right? I can always be wrong. Execute order 66. That was pretty good. That might be my best one, actually, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what you think. This is not financial advice, guys. That's from Star Wars. If you don't recognize the quote, it's from Star Wars. Okay, I'm not a freak, all right? It's not financial advice. Thank you all so much. I will see you all in the next one.